888-77-53773. 888-77. Jesse, my biblical question, what is faith? Matthew 17:20 says, Jesus said that if you have faith as a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there. And it will move. It will move. And nothing will be impossible for you. So the question is, what is faith? We got to get to that. We had our first women's forum last night. Thank you, ladies, for showing up. I really, really do appreciate it. It was good. It was good in that it was good. We had honest dialogue. It was open and honest, and I really appreciate it when we hold those forums. And with the men, it's the first Thursday of the month. With the ladies, it's the third Thursday night of the month. And on Sunday morning, everybody and their mama, right, is church. But when they open up and they're honest, because in those moments, I know that it's that honesty without judgment that's going to set them free. It really will. And so, lady, they were, we talked about different things that they were going through with the children. I asked the question of the ladies, what is it that's in most women that causes them to hold on to their children? When they're little children, the mothers dominate the children's life and recreate them in their image and force them to live the life that they failed to live. So they're living through the children by osmosis. What is that? What's that mindset? What's that feeling on the inside? And then when the children become adults, 18 and older, the mother still won't let go. She'll find reasons to call you up. She'll find reasons to come to your home. She'll find reasons to get involved with your family. She'll give you advice when you haven't asked for it. And even if you say, I don't want to hear it, don't tell me anything. Mama, I haven't asked you anything. She'll tell you anyway. And what is that drive? What is making you not let go? Even when you see you driving your children crazy, the mother would plan on a vacation instead of going out somewhere to have fun by herself or with her friends or her husband if she has one. She'll plan a vacation to come to your house. Hey, son or daughter, I'm coming to visit on my vacation. Well, Mama, I didn't ask you to. But most adult children are afraid to say that because they resent their mothers. They don't want to hurt their feelings in that fallen state. And Satan is telling them, you don't want to hurt your feelings. You don't want to whatever, right? Because you can't stand up to them. But I asked the ladies, what is it that drive you to destroy your own children? And then I know many, many cases with men and women of all races, really, and I've dealt with them, where the mothers have put in the minds of the children that you got to go to college. You got to get good grades while you're going through, pre-education before college. You got to get an A. Nothing is acceptable but an A. And they like pressuring the children. And then the kids do it, and they go to college. But when they get out of college, they graduated from college, they're bachelor cases. They're unhappy. They are on the verge of suicide, and some go mentally ill. They don't have they're not free because they're totally living the lives of their mothers rather than of themselves. Had the mother stayed away out of their life like that, the children would grow up being who they are, and life would be perfect. So we talked about that last night, and the feedback was very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. It's interesting in how most mothers make up excuses in their own mind why they need to get involved. I got to do something. This is my baby. Even if they see the frustration in the children. We talked about that last night. It was mind-blowing. It really was. So, ladies, thank you for an excellent meeting. Also, what I want you to know, when you overcome anger and return to the Father, because salvation is about a returning to the Father. That's what it's about. It's like the lost sheep finally return home to the Father, and the Father kill and cook the fatted calf, because he knows that his son or daughter have returned to his original state, his or her original state. So when you do that, your inner eyes are going to open, and it's amazing what you see people doing, and they don't know you see them. You see right through them, but you have compassion, but you're not blinded by the deception that they're trying to give you. It's mind-blowing to see that, even when you're not trying to see it. You're sitting there or standing there or whatever you're doing, and you're seeing right through it. You could, even when they are lying and pretending that is not what's happening, you see it. They can pretend, men and women who are not of God, they can pretend to be talking about the truth and caring about what is right, and you see right through it, and they don't know it. It's like standing in the front yard, looking at someone go through the window of your house, and they're looking around, but they can't see you seeing them. It's the darndest thing, but it's a blessing. Check out my nonprofit, Bond, the Brotherhood's Organization of a New Destiny. We are rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. We have an entrepreneur program, academy, and where we are teaching boys 15 and up, young men 15 and up, how to start a business. We have a credit union where we loan them the money. And it's because of you that we have the credit union. And they pay the money back. Nothing is free. We pay it back. They pay it back. And been around 27 years, not one dime from the government. We show them how to forgive. And once they forgive their mothers, God forgives them, and they are free. Really, really free. They go and deal with their fathers, and they are free. This is for men and women. The same spirit that has destroyed the man has destroyed the girl too, the woman. She's become like her mother, subject to her mother, driven by her mother, guilt if she doesn't do what her mama says. And the mother follow her all the way into hell to have that control. And a lot of women told me that the men that they have dealt with, it has the same spirit as their mother have. It's like they're dating or married to their mother. And so it's the same spirit, ladies. You got to forgive. It's interesting, one of the young ladies at the meeting, Women's Forum last night, said that her father is her mother. He's treated her just like the mother would treat her, and now it's difficult to get away from him. In all cases, folks, the way to break free, you must forgive. Because you take on the nature of the person that causes you to fall. You become like them, you become subject to them, and your whole mindset, your emotions, and everything is just as their mindset and emotion is. You are not yourself. But if you go and forgive, then God will forgive you. Don't ask for forgiveness from them. Forgive them. And then you're going to become you that you lost once you were traumatized. Really, I'm telling you, as a witness, you heard the call in the first hour. What was his name, James? Brandon from the first hour. He went and forgave his mother, and immediately he was free. A great caller yesterday said the same thing. His mother followed him around everywhere he went. He was in the military. They had him stationed in Hawaii. She went to Hawaii. But you break free once you forgive, and then God become your father again.